We should probably start it now.
Yep.
All right. Starting in 3, 2, 1, Peyton. Welcome back to the Foscottweman Report, where we have the foe and the man.
Yeah, the Scott and the we are...
They're currently missing where someone's holding them
Oh,
hostage.
there he is.
Hey, one got released from hostage.
Yes.
Hey, do your introduction because mine was bad.
Oh, did we start?
Yeah.
Okay.
We technically started like 5 seconds before you.
I don't know who
got
the
there.
Scott guy is, but my name's Tap.
Oh my god. Welcome to the Foscottweman Report.
Oopsie, my bad. Welcome back to the Foscottweman Report, where today we have the foe,
I am the foe who did the introduction earlier.
the Tap, which is yours truly.
The
The we's a bit more silent today.
The silent bat.
By the way, we are never showing his face.
And
Yeah.
the man himself.
I'm eating a Reese's peanut butter bar.
I don't
Oh
know
my-
I don't know
so
what
am I.
it is about today, but we's a bit more silent than usual.
Hey, type Badussin in the chat real quick. Just so we can get a clear vision. By the way, anybody currently tuning into the podcast at Scarlet Ink, this is now in log that Peyton officially typed Badussin in the chat.
Okay.
What are the odds I could get a piece of that Kit Kat bar you guys got?
Kit Kat bar.
Kit Kat bar? Good sir.
Boy,
are
we
the
don't
odds?
get...
What are the odds? Oh, I've bitten into
Okay.
it, so.
I
Before
don't care.
we move on...
Just give me a bottom piece.
Well, the thing is it doesn't break too well at the. Oh, it did at the creases because the normal bits of it are hollow.
That's true.
See.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
Anyways, like I was saying, so before we move on to this
here,
amazing
just
assortment,
take the 2-piece.
I have a public service announcement to you freshmen that are attempting to one-up us next year, since 3 of the 4 Foscottweman men are leaving. I will stop you. And by the way, you are rip-offs. You're not being inspired. You're completely ripping us off. So this
I
is
think
a
you
warning.
guys are great.
Take
This is a
take everything with a grain of salt because I think Parker is just
Butthurt.
absolutely infuriated by this subject.
That's true.
Hey, good for you.
I
I'm glad
think-
we were an inspiration to you.
I'm very glad that we somehow, us
But I will
imbeciles,
find
actually got people
Imbeciles, yes.
to enjoy and watch our
But I will find
podcast. What?
No
you.
matter.
I can be an hour and a half an hour away off in college. I will find you. And I'll watch your podcast. But I will find you.
No matter how safe.
Your
That
face
needs to
is
be-
like,
That needs to be a screenshot.
hey, well, I'm going to
Just
screenshot that.
Parker.
Remember, no matter how safe you feel, will always be out. Oh god! Oh god!
Is your face in that?
Did you clip it?
Well, no, he's just watching live on his
Okay.
phone.
So, let's get into the real
Meat and potatoes.
fantastic thing. Don't mind all the trash at the back of the table. I don't know what the teachers are doing with that.
I mean,
let's
there's
acknowledge these
Parker's,
nice little
That's
colorful
not mine.
bags
Oh,
right
not?
here.
No, mine's my car.
If any of you have been tuning into the podcast for the past few weeks, you'll know that we have been consistently eating popcorners, like every podcast for the past few weeks.
We're the very first actually podcast to do these.
Popcorners, please sponsor us. We literally have every flavor right here.
That we could get.
Especially the new one you guys just came out with.
Spicy queso. So here we have
Which we have an
literally
extra bag
every
of over here.
popcorner flavor because we just decided, let's make a tier list out of these.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because we've been obsessed with eating these ever
And
since we
I
discovered them.
myself, the Tap, was able to buy all these bags at your local Hy-Vee.
But also, the really...
Hy-Vee's not sponsored. He just works there.
That's facts. But
Get your Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Plus Rewards code today at Hy-Vee.
Not
You-
sponsored.
okay, but
Did you type in?
Not
cheese,
sponsored.
Oh, okay.
the really good thing about this tier list is that, from what I understand, we don't fully disagree on a lot of these.
Yeah, this is.
No, this is like
There's
the
not
first
much
time
tape.
Parker's crappy judgment actually agrees with us.
So sea salt, right? Best one, which is true. I love the sea salt one.
Oh yeah,
So let's open these ones individually by tap because I know he likes to do all the sound cue things.
I do.
We're not
I do.
ASMR, I swear. He just likes doing it.
Yes, that's my thing. We're gonna go top to bottom from my point of view. All right. So first, we're gonna do white cheddar, the foe's favorite so far. Both good.
Yes, absolutely.
I will say, for being white cheddar, this does taste pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
Love it.
Want one bat?
I also just had chocolate in my mouth, so this is about to be bedussin because chocolate and chips mixes so well.
It's those opposite flavors that always taste better. It's like the saltiness and like just the meatiness of eating a burger and then having like a sweet, refreshing soda with it.
That's true.
It's the good stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
Bat, could you possibly get me a Mountain Dew?
It's dualities that make
Okay.
it better. That make the flavors better.
Thank you.
But
Thank you for the nice hand gestures. You're too kind.
so, in my opinion, on the tier list, I'm gonna be ranking these based on like just like the playing field of popcorners, not just like overall chips like what like we have been. So on the popcorners level playing field, I'd say this is a very high A.
Definitely. I agree as well.
I love white cheddar. I put it in S. It's my favorite.
That's
So
out
we
of
got
all.
2 A's and an S.
So right now it's lying dead
High
in
A.
in,
right?
yeah,
High
in a
right
very
next to
high
it.
A. It's literally
Let's put it
right
over
there.
here so we
Okay.
just still have it in the line, so it's presentable to the camera.
Next, we got the very
Oh.
first we actually tried. I think the man's
It
favorite.
is by far my favorite.
And I can't blame him.
Oh.
It's not that bad.
Well, also everyone here, if you've been watching the podcast, and with chips, you would know that I absolutely. He talked. Anyways, anyone who's watched the chip podcasts knows that
Whoa.
I'm a sucker for sea salt flavored stuff.
There's a few of them that are. Look at that. A few of them are flatted.
Yeah, the one bad thing about the sea salt ones is that that's the one with the most
shit.
with like the most inconsistent.
When they're dude, it tastes like a chip. Try that.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, dude!
It has the texture of a chip, not more than popcorn.
But I'm not disappointed either way. If it's popcorn or if it's chip, it's still good.
Yeah, look at that.
Hold on.
It's a
Give me
Dorito.
another one. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I love this. It's so good.
Peyton, you might have to bleep that out depending on our audience. Actually, no. Yeah, we have a pretty immature audience. No offense. Actually, great offense to that.
But yeah,
No one should be
sea
hearing
salt?
that.
S tier. Right there.
SAA.
I call it an A.
That's fair.
Okay,
So-
so right next to the other one.
So is it lower or higher?
Um,
I'm obviously going for higher.
hold on.
Oh, you need to do a
We have
little
to
side by
We have
side.
to assess.
Let's just hope you don't get one of like the crappy ones.
I think is that man?
Yeah,
That's
whatever. That's whatever.
Never before would I actually think we'd be ranking this of all things.
Yeah,
And remember, I was the one who discovered them randomly on a grocery shopping trip with the young,
yeah.
who's not present in this episode. But thank you.
Yeah, I've always saw them. In fact, we have them at Casey's. I just never tried them before.
So what's your opinion, Tap?
I say sea salt.
Okay,
2 outweighs 1.
but put it next to it.
Here.
Oh,
We
okay.
want it to be
Parker,
visually
you'll be
appealing.
S tier.
Okay.
I'll be F tier.
Okay,
Well,
go for it.
closer to F. Closer.
Kettle corn. We got next.
This is
The least favorite of everybody else, but still something that's not. that
Actually,
bad,
I think
I'd say.
I think Peyton actually really liked the kettle corn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said kettle corn was the best one, or
Yeah.
one of them. And I think this is actually by far the worst one because it's so weird having a popcorn flavored popcorn chip. Like it's weird.
I was gonna have that one, but okay.
I mean, like it's not bad. It's
Done
just
me, bro.
I'm just not that into the flavor that much. If I really wanted to eat kettle corn, I would just go eat it.
I would say honestly though, solid B tier.
I don't like kettle corn, but I like the chip. It's
I
not
say B.
bad.
Honestly,
Typed in chat. Is that Nate?
what do you say?
This isn't Parker.
Oh, we gotta change the thing to Pat. The Twitch caption is Pavlov right now. Well, at the moment we don't exactly know how to change that. So
We'll do it eventually. Anyways, like I was saying, so on like the spectrum of popcorners, this is just an average C.
I say B.
Solid C. High C.
Okay.
Okay.
So high C.
So it stays literally right here, just
Stays right there.
planted
And
right there.
now we have the one that I think my favorite is.
You've been obsessed with this one.
Spicy
He
queso.
bought 2 bags. Where's the other bag?
The other bag's over there for myself
He
later.
literally took time out of the morning to walk up to me while I was still in my car as I pulled in 7:40 in the morning.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, try this.
And Parker's like, okay.
And I'm sitting here, my music's blasting. I'm like, I wonder if he thinks like I'm creepy now.
No.
We already knew that. Man, you're way better opening these bags than me because every single time I open these bags, I get like a gigantic extra tear.
Toast. Let's toast together. Boys.
Oh yeah. I will say for a spicy chip, it's not spicy, but it is good.
Yeah. It's like Buffalo Ranch.
I would actually argue though that
Pringles.
that Buffalo Ranch Pringles actually have a little bit of a kick to them.
They have much more of a kick,
Mhm.
but nothing more than I would expect.
It's not spicy. It does have good flavor though.
That chip that I just had is a lot better than the last few ones that I had from this one because I think I had more dust on it.
Mhm.
The dust, like you have to have more dust. For this
Granted,
The Dustin.
Dussin.
one,
Here,
actually.
Joey, get some. That one's got some dust on it.
That's a good chip. That's a good chip. However, I would say it's an A-, right below white cheddar, but obviously in front of California.
Mhm.
It's quite odd that it's.
I say S.
Yeah, well, we all.
We all have our mutual agreements. I want to put it like low A because there's no spice. And I expect spicy queso.
It literally
It
just
has to be
tastes
spicy.
yes,
it literally
but I
just
do like
tastes
the queso part. It tastes good. It tastes really good, actually.
It's just a very cheesy chip.
The crunchy and wholesome popped corn snack.
This is wholesome. This is a wholesome podcast.
That's true because Peyton isn't
We
here.
can't- imagine that, folks. We're not going to get political today, hopefully.
Whoa! I don't get political.
Anyway,
But yeah, those ones, they're my third favorite. But that's honestly like that's not a knock on it because literally S tier, high A tier, low A tier, and then we just go down to C. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yes,
I think
they
they're
are.
better than white cheddar, but that's just me.
Now, I will say, if Popcorners makes a jalapeno flavored
Oh.
popcorn chip,
That'll be
I'm
immediately.
on that immediately.
Oh yeah,
That'll be S tier right below C salt. 'cause I know none of
Popcorners.
them are
We've
gonna do
been advertising you to our entire 3 people.
We're not
We-
sponsored.
that. We should literally.
Please sponsor
Hold
us.
on. Contact information for Popcorners. We should literally email them.
Wait, hold on. What is their www.popcorners.com?
All right, don't worry.
We're not sponsored. Again, we're not advertising them in any way. We're just,
Contact
we like their
Pop
products.
PepsiCo. Okay.
We made this Tex-Mex inspired flavor with a chef-inspired melody of
I
black
can't
and
see
red
chat.
pepper. This heat makes
Oh,
this
inquiry
heat
about a promotion
promotion.
I saw or participated in.
Consuming your product?
Yes, we could say we've been consuming your products. Can you please give us some money?
Can you please give us your money?
Takis is S tier?
No, Takis are
Who
good.
said that?
because they're actually slightly spicy.
Oh, that's just the morning average white girl at like 7:30 in the morning that's screaming
No,
in the
that's hot
hallways.
Cheetos. That's hot Cheetos.
I hate
Not
to
Takis.
say it, but
It's the
Takis,
same lady.
Takis are a
Yeah.
B tier. They're a B tier.
Are they?
They're
Yeah,
a
I'm
C
reading
tier.
chat.
Am I?
Anyways, I'm gonna get another one of these.
Nate Ingman
Anyway.
is making another special appearance back in chat. If
Welcome.
anyone at Orion remembers Nate Ingman.
Are they reading? Are they not reading chat? Never mind.
I
Yeah, we're
actually-
reading chat.
I actually respect Nate because he was the one guy who actually supported my soda takes during the soda tier list. He was the one dude.
Make sure I don't.
No, that's not. Yeah, hot Cheetos is goated. I love hot Cheetos. If you actually remember,
So he's right. He knows.
when we ranked chips, hot Cheetos were pretty high, and I was honestly
Literally,
surprised.
Holland called someone a hot Cheetos girl during anatomy.
That's hilarious.
I don't remember who.
Casey, not surprised.
Just calling out.
Leave that out.
She's
Leave
in
that out.
journalism. We need to leave that out.
Leave it out.
No, let her hear it. Let her hear it. She needs to know that Holland did this.
That Tollin did this.
Yes. What's his last name? What's
Tollin.
He's the butt. He's the butt.
what?
Butler. Yeah.
He's the butt.
Call him the butt. I don't want to call him the butt.
The lure.
Too bad.
Yeah, the lure.
Alfred Pennyworth.
The lure.
Lure. The Utler. Just take out
The
B.
butt.
No, don't. Just cut up.
Butt.
There's no way to shorten his last name without just making it butt.
Takis over hot Cheetos.
No.
Okay,
no.
you're going no.
I disagree with that.
Nate, get out of
Ta-
here.
ta-
Ban him.
ta- ta-
Ban
It's
him.
the best
Ban him.
chip.
Ban Hammer.
Takis
It's
is
the-
best chip
I'm
by
a
far.
moderator. I
Can't
can
change my
ban
mind.
him.
It's
Ban-
not. It's not even the
ban-
best tortilla chip. Not
It's
even
not even.
close. Tostitos scoops.
Flats, in my opinion, but he likes scoops.
I like
the scoops.
flats too.
I just like the scoops so I
Big-
can get all the sauce. in it.
Big portion bag. They fill it all
They
the
crunch
way,
and
and
the
it's
spi-
nice and
the-
salty.
Okay, look, the spice is good. I will admit it, but it's like after a while, it just gets boring. Like it's literally one of the most boring spices. I argue that hot Cheeto spice is better.
Uh-oh, he's combining chips now.
Oh God, it's turning into
Hey, Parker.
it's turning in the Pringles episode all
Parker.
over. Yeah, I'm right
The
here.
crunch and the spices.
Oh,
immaculate.
goodness, not that one.
Takis?
Ugh.
Because I admit, Takis
Put
are
that
pretty
back in the
country.
bag.
Are pretty country bag. They're crunchy,
Yo.
but yeah.
Don't you have to sing after this?
I don't know.
Correct.
Yeah, I can't show up for that today, but yeah,
I
good
like
luck.
the flavor of Takis, I really do, but I don't put them very high.
I would just, they're good.
Okay,
Okay,
you go for it.
they're not horrid. All right, here we go.
God. Never had Takis before?
I have had them once, and they sucked booty cheeks.
Probably because you didn't get one with much of the flavor on it anyway.
That boy was dusted.
Are you, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
It was just meh.
I hate to say this, but this combo sucked because all I got was kettle corn.
Well, that's
I'm not
unfortunate.
kidding. The majority of the flavor that I got was from kettle corn.
Sad.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that is true. Like I said, the spice is good. After like the first two, you're just like, okay. It's basically like that phenomenon where if you eat too much capsaicin, you'll like become like immune to it.
Mhm.
That's basically what happens with Takis, but after two. Like that's just kind of how it is. Literally, the only reason why I eat it is just to eat two of them because usually my friends buy them and I'm like, I'm not wasting money on that. I'm not gonna finish it. So I'll be like, hey, can I take two? I'm like, yeah, it's good. All right, I'm gonna go back to eating actual good chips like Louisiana style.
Wow. Really went at Takis there.
Louisiana style chips look best chip.
Yeah, definitely.
That chip flew into the S tier the first time we
Oh,
had it.
yeah.
Like it was good.
Better than
Oh,
Takis
Louisiana
anyway.
style?
No,
Yeah, those
good.
are great. I love them.
Chip tier list. That was my favorite chip that you guys like were like, oh yeah, bring it in because like we haven't all had it, and you guys have always doubted my opinions, right?
Usually.
That was the one time where like literally one of my outside opinions, you guys were like, oh my god, he is a great man.
He is a joyous boy.
And that flew. I'm pretty sure it ended up being what the second highest chip in the entirety of the tier list,
Crispy.
behind what jalapeno Pringles. Pretty sure that made it the highest. Yeah, like I said, sea salt gets the worst consistency with what its chips are like.
Burnt.
Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason, some of the sea salt chips are always burnt. And that's the only downside to getting them. But they're flavor-wise, they're my favorite one.
Love white cheddar. I cannot deny that.
Okay, so
Maybe
I
because
think-
I'm a cheese boy. I like cheese.
like
Cheese
sea
is hit and
salt,
miss.
white cheddar, spicy queso, and then kettle corn.
Yep.
I don't think there's a single cheese that I dislike.
Like
I've even had Limburger.
I don't even
Like
know.
Limburger cheese. It's awful smelling cheese. It's like
Oh.
mostly used in sandwich spreads.
I know. Yeah, and then
But it tastes amazing.
I will say mozzarella. I hate it on its own. It does not taste good on its own.
Ooh, you're
Mozzarella?
Jimmy's there.
I am. I do not like mozzarella by itself. I only like it if it's with other things.
From flashback to the time I did actually work at Subway.
Oh God, that's just bringing up
Ava,
demons.
Tear. Let's call her the Tear.
The terror herself.
She took a bite out of a slice of mozzarella. She didn't like it, so she just gave me the rest.
Yeah, I'm like I hate to say it, but mozzarella by itself, like the flavor's just not my thing.
Yeah.
Like mozzarella sticks, though.
Those go hard.
Awesome.
Who knew?
Those goes hard.
Who knew that frying it would make it delicious?
It's usually those kind of things that are better with something else, or you have to do something to it.
That-
Like, who eats straight ketchup? You
I
gotta
do.
have ketchup with something.
Don't.
Don't you raise your hand. I swear if you have, I'm going to...
Do you just like unscrew the cap and just chug the Heinz ketchup at home? Because I will admit, Heinz ketchup, some good stuff. I like it, but like not by itself. By itself, you gotta put it with
You
like.
don't eat the Jell-O powder without making the Jell-O. That doesn't make sense. I know you've done it. I've seen you do it. At 2 a.m, we will be making Jell-O for no reason, and he will just straight up.
Yeah, of course, you made that face. Oh dear, it's gonna taste
Oh
good.
dear.
We need to do that again.
Yes.
Yes.
My dad
Yes.
wakes up at like
Yeah,
3 in the
guys, we need to
morning.
do that again. I was-
We'll kidnap you at 3 in the morning and we'll make Jello with you.
God.
That sounds like a pleasure.
Well, golly gee.
And the weird thing is that Jello usually turns into breakfast.
Yep.
That's what you guys eat for breakfast is the Jello?
Yes.
The Jello we make at 2 a.m.
The last time I was at a friend's house,
Don't make that face. You know we're weird.
I was with my friend, the Decay, right? The Decay himself.
Oh yeah.
Who's
And-
Decay?
The Decay. You know Drew?
Oh.
His younger brother's like my best friend.
Yeah.
So me and the Decay, we woke up at
Wait.
11:30, and we were like, "Oh, let's get brunch." Instead of doing like normal brunch food, just like make like French toast and stuff, we made Easy Mac and had Reese's Puffs along with it
Dude, that sounds like an amazing breakfast as a kid.
to go along with protein chocolate milk.
That sounds absolutely disgusting, but such a kid's meal for a
Yeah.
breakfast.
We were sitting there watching Moist Critical on YouTube, and we're just munching on some Reese's Puffs and mac and cheese.
Oh yeah. I have the uttermost feeling that Parker is the accidental, the coming down of Moist Critical.
He doesn't even look like him.
People have
Grow it-
actually told
Grow
me
it out,
that's what I'm saying.
and you will look. perfect.
I swear, man. You get it.
We're even built the same, small and skinny. Like,
And how do you hold? But you hold your spices well.
oh yeah, dude, he's horrible at it. That
I've seen
man,
it. It's
that man
amazing.
cried after taking a bite of the Buffalo Wild
Now-
Wings
He's
blazing.
getting
Now all you
better
need-
at it.
Now all you need is bleep this out. Peyton is 2 Moby Huges.
I was thinking
Yeah.
about
I
like,
was thinking
as
about
soon
like
as I get
as
enough
soon
money
as I get
after I
enough
get
money
my
after I get
job,
my
that's
first
gonna be
job.
my first.
That's gonna be
my first investments. Is to just
Get
get
one of them.
get one
And
of
bring
them
'em home like,
and
Dad,
bring them home like
Dad,
Don't question why
don't
I got
question
this.
why I got
But
this.
it's here.
But it's here.
And we'll walk away.
I
And we'll
will.
walk
I
away.
will forever question your financial decisions,
But
Parker.
People have told me that
people
like
have told me that like
we won't
question you with your jail
Listen, you're doing
Yeah,
it
that's
too.
fair.
You
Yeah,
can't
that's
touch
fair.
it.
But people have told me that like if my hair grows out past my shoulders and I had a little bit more facial
I would
hair,
actually
I would wear a white t-shirt every day. I'd actually wear a white t-shirt every day. I'd actually wear.
But then I told Peyton that, and he's like,
I don't see it. But also at the same time, I have a YouTube channel.
I have a YouTube
Drink
channel,
of
right?
Drink
And
Drink.
and YouTube.com/Drango.
Check it out now. Check it out now.
I have not uploaded in 7 months.
But I am working on uploading
He's
his
coming
content.
out with the 69,000.
And I've been thinking about doing like commentary.
Yo, it's featuring SoundCloud Yasuo.
But I actually like recorded a commentary
and I
video,
realized my
voice in that video
was
just like Critical's videos back when he commentary with the video over it with no camera.
I'm a dead ringer.
Because I'm sitting in my room and I don't want to be too loud because I was technically supposed to be asleep.
So Mike,
what's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
Back at it again.
Today,
Take a look at Ukraine.
I'm not kidding.
For some reason,
I see you
as the type to make SoundCloud without any lyrics in it and actually become popular.
I actually made. So in journalism, I've been sitting there on my phone, on GarageBand. You guys have like been at it, but like I've actually made like an 8 song long that's fully finished. That's the only thing I've been doing in that class. Mrs. Kerr, please don't take this as me ignoring my assignment, which was due to. But I have been making music. Music. It's really good. I'll show you guys.
It's actually not booty.
This is supporting his future.
Eventually,
It's
eventually.
It's
like
basically if you took like weird indie rock and mixed it with like electronic. No. Indie rock music, more like experimental lo-fi-ish stuff. And then electronic music, or like industrial metal, kind of.
Well,
Those parts are super.
Anything I've learned from the history of music is that it cannot possibly be worse than country rap. It cannot.
I should just make a country rap album. But
Bleep this out. Bleep this out. As homosexual as it can be.
I don't know why I said bleep.
I don't know why I said
definitely
bleep that,
but I definitely feel like Peyton.
Yeah.
No
Peyton.
offense.
Yeah,
No
Peyton.
offense.
Actually, much know you would regardless.
That's true. But honestly, it'd be hilarious. Why are you looking at him? Why are you looking at him like that?
Stern silence.
Anyways, who wants to listen? Anyways, who wants to listen to
No.
my music? All right,
No.
well,
Dude, you're
all right,
gonna
well,
copyright. You're gonna copyright us.
my own music.
My
that
own
I
music.
own. That I own. We're gonna
You
get
guys
copyrighted.
gonna copyright us.
Don't light on the microphone. It's gonna sound like garbage.
Yeah, we're gonna hear all we're gonna do. We're gonna hear all we're gonna do.
Have I ever showed you the
Yeah.
song that I made?
Yeah.
Song that I made.
No, I don't plan on it. I don't plan on it.
Stinky. It's just stinky. Repeated over and over and over again. That's actually where it came from. That's actually where it came from.
Stinky.
Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story about a young boy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Is Nate
Wait,
still in the chat? Is Nate still in
I
the
don't
chat?
think so.
Blink twice if you're in chat.
Twice if you're in chat.
I'm an island
I'm
boy.
an island
boy. I'm an island
Frick you, Vaughn,
Frick you,
and Nate
Vaughn,
for singing
and
that.
Nate
for singing that.
What?
Hate
What?
you guys. Hate you guys.
No.
They both say it.
No.
They both
It's
say it.
24/7.
24/7.
Psych with Vaughn.
Psych with Vaughn. Every 2 seconds.
Every
I hear
2
him
seconds,
say that.
I hear him say
Back
that.
he's an island boy. Back he's an island boy. But I am an island boy.
Yeah.
But I am an
I'm
island
an
boy.
island boy. I'm an island
I came from Fiji. I came from Fiji.
So that's why you're so.
So that's why
you
you
probably
so
buy that
expensive.
water.
You probably
too,
buy
don't
that
you?
water.
I've
too,
only had
don't
it
you?
once, but it was
I've
really
only
good.
had
It once, but it was really
Of
good.
course you bought it. Of course you
I
bought
no, I didn't buy it. I was like
I-
six.
no, I didn't
My
buy it. I was
mom
like
bought it
6.
for me. My mom bought it for me.
So I wanted some water. So I wanted some
She got me
water.
Fiji water. and
She got me
It was
Fiji
honestly the
water.
best water.
It was
I've ever
honestly
had,
the
but
best
I've
water
never
I've ever
had it
had,
since.
but I've never had it since.
I don't know why.
Never
Never
drank
drank
it
it
since.
since. Never drank it since. It was an eye-popping. It was an eye-popping experience.
Was it
really.
though?
I actually was.
It
Six-year-old
actually
me
was.
who didn't drink a lot
Six-year-old
of
me who
water
didn't
back
drink
then.
a
I
lot of
actually
water
thought it
back
was.
then.
I
You're
actually thought it was
Just gonna,
immaculate.
you're literally just gonna water. Water.
It's
It's just water.
It
It's just
tasted
water.
good.
It tasted
All
good.
water tastes different.
All water
It's
tastes different.
Water.
All
Water.
water
All
tastes different.
water tastes different.
Water tastes different. Water tastes different on what time you
No.
drink it.
Or you mean to tell me that
Or you
Dasani
mean
and
to tell me that
Aquafina
Dasani and
Aquafina taste the same? No, they don't because
No,
Aquafina
they
tastes
don't,
like
because
garbage.
Aquafina
tastes like
No,
garbage.
if you're having water at 3 in the morning and you can hear that dry water tastes like drinking like a enchanted waterfall. Am I wrong? Am I
Water
wrong?
tastes like drinking.
Water
enchanted
tastes like drinking
waterfall.
enchanted
Wow.
waterfall.
Water
Wow.
tastes like
Freaking
drinking
water.
water.
Freaking water.
Frick you if you make a water terror.
If you make a water
Frick you, hose water.
Frick you,
is top
hose
tier.
water is
You can't
top
get
tier.
above it. You
Okay,
can't get above it.
Hose water
Okay,
has like that.
hose water has
steel
like that
aftertaste.
I
Yes!
swear!
Yes!
I swear!
Yes!
He got my shoe. He got my shoe.
That was confusing. That was confusing.
Got it. Got it.
The bottom of my shoes are slack from the track.
No!
So loud. That was so loud.
No, my foot. You son of a gun. You son of a gun.
Back in.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm now emotionally damaged from this experience. Look at these two fools. Look at these two on their phones. On their
I'm not.
phones.
I'm not.
Well, today's subject. I'm waiting for him to say something.
You're welcome. Anybody watching this, you just heard me smack my tongue on the roof of my mouth. On the roof of my mouth.
It was almost
All right,
there.
Did you have a topic for today?
My topic
was
my
about the
topic
rip-offs,
was
but
about the
that
rip-offs,
right
but
at the
that right at the beginning. But actually, in all seriousness,
in all
you guys aren't
seriousness,
rip-offs.
you guys aren't
You're just-
rip-offs.
You're just taking our content.
I'd imagine at this point in the show they wouldn't after we just verbally
Annihilated them. when
I think it was more of the man.
No matter how safe you feel, just remember I'm out there.
Don't look at me like that.
The chances of dying from
Har-
a chihuahua holding is very low. It's very low.
But not zero.
I'll have you know. I'll have you know.
What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are you?
And he's gone.
Did he just leave?
No context. He just left.
I feel weird being the only one on the camera. God dang it, Parker.
Okay, this bit's over with. Best fake scream of my life, honestly.
Put that in slow. Replay it in slow mo.
Dude, this
You're making him do everything. Bleep that out, we. Replay that, we.
Hey, come on, that's worth replaying.
I honestly knew, I knew you were behind there because Joey kept on going like.
I didn't look at him. I was looking at the cam. I was looking
I
at the
saw
camera on the
you.
monitor.
Wait. Death by Mountain Dew. Honestly, that's how.
Mountain Dew!
Put that bag over your head.
We need to cut eye holes in this. Don't worry, I got you.
No, put a mouthful in it. Finger.
Wait.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get
Be sure to get your Hy-Vee fuel so you're
Get out of here. Hy-Vee is not sponsored.
Savings are in the bag.
Hy-
Low price savings
Hy-Vee
and
is-
Hy-Vee's
we are
hot deals.
We are not sponsored by Hy-Vee, I swear. Why do you like this?
I don't know.
We are not.
Give me back the
sponsored.
bag!
We are not sponsored by Hy-Vee.
Joey, go get some scissors. You know what to do. They're right there.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We have to determine.
No. Put it back on.
Wait.
Put it back on.
Put it back on.
Put it back on.
This is just gonna be me getting. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh my god. Joey, please don't drive this.
He was clueless.
This is not safe.
No, take it off. I was just doing a joke.
I wanted eye holes.
Oh, he was just going.
There's nothing to cut. Oh.
Get your disappointed, stupid-looking butt out of the bag.
Help me.
I missed the paper in
Help me.
journalism today. Let's see if I can make this one.
You missed the paper in journalism? What was that?
Made it. Don't worry, chat. This is just another bag.
We just have bags sitting there. Wait.
That didn't even go. I think I killed the Scott.
That's the
Five
tap.
Nights
you
at
deserve.
Freddy's.
Put those glasses back on, then you're considered the tap.
I have the tap.
Are those your glasses?
No.
I figured
Whose
not.
glasses are those?
The Sove.
Oh, I see. So,
Oh.
Yeah.
the so for
Sometimes, like, literally, why do we have to think about everyone's last name cutting?
I don't know.
When you said so, I'm like,
Well,
well,
in that case,
in that case, let's talk about how we don't know people's last names.
that's true.
I didn't even know the name of some of the kids in anatomy, and I've been in there for half a semester now.
Yeah, that's fair.
I know everybody in my grade.
The Marsh. I didn't know his name.
The Marsh.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. See, I told you.
I don't know.
I had to think about that first.
Who else?
Isn't he a junior? Or am I thinking
There's the
someone?
Erd.
The Erd. Yeah.
Yeah, the Erd himself. I know who the Erd is on command.
Is he a close friend of yours, Parker?
No, back in middle school when I ran track, he was. I actually still have this picture of him. Don't worry, it's not explicit.
We won't show it.
No, we
Will
won't.
be.
But this was back when I did track. This was I was in 7th grade. I just flipped my.
What were
phone.
you in track for?
I ran distance.
I figured.
I also ran. So 7th grade year was like a peak year for me because I ran the 800 for like a couple meets, and then an 8th grade relay team had an injury, or someone was sick. I'm pretty sure it was pretty sure it was the
Joyce's kettle cook.
it was the Kratz or no the Kim. It was the Kim.
Oh,
Yeah, and so he was like sick or something, so I had to run for him, and I took us from last place to first place during my leg. So coach kept me in 8th grade, even for 800s, and I actually made it to sectionals, and I was 4 seconds off from making it to state.
That is-
7th grade and in 8th grade.
that is majorly impressive.
Yeah, and I have not ran track since.
No offense, but I did not expect that out of you.
But yeah, I was actually pretty good at running back in the day. Now and then everyone else hit puberty because I hit puberty early, and I was a monster. And now everybody else hit it, and I'm like not as fast anymore. Although I am still cranking out like 6-minute miles if I feel like it. I've never broken into 5 minutes.
How does this make you feel?
Oh,
That's some copyright music.
oh my god, he really did just disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wonders of humanity.
But like, yeah, I did not expect you to. I kind of like it. I expected you to do distance
Well, yeah.
because I don't see you as somebody who is like really quick.
Honestly,
distance.
I can run it, but I don't like to.
I thought about you doing long jump too,
Oh no.
but
My long jump.
that wasn't quite where I was thinking. Now I know for a fact that you were not going to do like discus or any upper body type resort.
Clearly.
A stick. Me too.
I'm literally a
I'm
stick.
I'm in on that.
Look at
too.
these arms.
We are all sticks.
The bat. Show us your
No,
arm.
that.
Oh god.
Wait for
Oh
that.
god,
Look at that
he's bringing out the
skinny hand.
whole arm.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh no, his face!
His
Blur it
face.
out. Blur it out.
No,
Blur it out.
blur it out.
Feet. Blur it out.
Censor now.
The fist.
We need to make sure his face never appears on this podcast. He's just
His fingers on it.
no. No.
We need to blur that out. Blur it out. Blur it out.
His fingers are fine.
The mouse almost dropped off the table.
But it didn't.
But yeah, so my dad is a distance runner, so I've like trained with him before.
It's abuse. Listen.
That's better. See, look at that.
What track event would Nate run? Would you run? Tap, Scott. Tap.
Probably the 100
Oh,
meters.
Oh,
So,
just
like-
the like 50-meter dash.
Is that what it is? Like where you just go as fast as possible?
I never
think it is 50.
I never ran sprints apart from that relay where I literally carried, but
I carried GG easy. Good night, easy.
I'm pretty sure that was like a 200 meter, or it might have been 100. I don't know, but all I know is that I was the third runner. I had to set it for the last guy because your last guy is one of the most important ones, first and last. And so I had to set it for the last guy, and we were literally dead last. As soon as I get the baton, I'm like, and dude,
always critical when he actually gets he gets hot sauce and you actually seems to run like crazy.
But honestly, the only time in the entirety of my school career where my classmates actually cheered for me, I heard "Go Parker" as I was running from the. Thank you. You really made my day back then.
We should not. Like identifying by race, I feel like is not exactly.
Bleep it out.
Should be doing.
Bleep it out.
Bleep it out.
I'm sorry, Peyton, but like it's just why.
The basic ones.
Just the basic ones.
And they were like, "Oh my god, he's running so fast!" And they were the girls who joined
I
track.
bet they're the ones that actually just talk crap about you in the locker room after.
Everyone talks crap about me. Have you seen me?
Bro, it's literally the same thing with everyone. There is not. I bet no living person that's gone through high school has not got gossiped about at one point.
That's factual. But hey, rip-offs. Please don't think like poorly of me. Please, I don't like feeling this way.
Listen, we all rip on each other, but there are some people in this world, you know who you are, that literally live their life using gossip as like a Bible.
That's factual. And well, like with us, we do it in jest. There are people who legitimately just do it seriously.
Yeah. There are people who just do it for entertainment, just to crap on people for no reason.
And why do you go?
I could picture a few people.
Exactly. I am literally
Even a few people in our mental health organization.
I'm picturing one person.
in the
Bray Matters Collective.
Oh wait,
yeah.
All
Listen,
right,
go check them out. They're nice. Like, it's a nice group, and they want to do something productive. But I feel like there are a few people in that organization that are very questionable to have in there in the first place.
Well, there's one that I am thinking of right now, and you told me about all that stuff. About one of them.
I think we're all thinking about the same person here. We will not say their last name.
We will not say their last
We will not
because
even
we are
allude.
literally doing exactly what we were talking about. But it's for the same reason that, we're giving the example of people like them.
And also,
Yes.
we're actually giving them like a little bit of protection by not even saying who it is. So
Yeah, to all people, to the whole.
in reality, we're the good guys.
There are some people that would run the same podcast and just not be discreet at all about everyone. They would just say exactly who everyone
We
is.
try our best to cover up people's names. Literally, we cover up our own last names. There was a period of time where we didn't even say our first names on this podcast.
Did we also give a shout out to Murder Midwest?
Yes, thank you guys. Murder Midwest.
Murderous Midwest.
For mentioning us.
By
I
the
know
way,
ours is means absolutely nothing to you guys, but we are forever grateful. Why are you getting close to
Murderous Midwest is a podcast by some other students in our journalism class. Go check them out on the Scarlet Ink. They talk about serial killers and stuff. So
And stabbies.
yeah, and they gave us a shout out because they were talking about politics, and then they mentioned us because
for some reason we are
because
identified as political.
Because the we.
and even though we started the rule of we're not going to get purely political, we did anyway.
I feel like there are 2 rules we need to follow. 1, don't get political. 2, don't talk about Call of Duty.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
Because at this point, if we were to make food tier lists and beverage tier lists, a rule to not do, what would our podcast be at that point?
We'd be over because we hit a gold
me out.
mine
Hear me
as
out.
soon as we started eating chips on the podcast.
It's
Hear
just
me out.
rating tier lists.
Hear me out. Political mukbang.
Jeez. Why would you say that?
Thank you, that. I appreciate you doing that.
But hey, rip-offs. Next year, if
It
you
doesn't need
need
to be bleeped out.
I don't know.
if you need a guy to help you out with topics,
Why are we identifying? Wait, I just realized. Why do we keep identifying them as the ripoffs?
because they're rip-off.
They're
They're not. They are the sole prodigies of the Foscottweman.
Fine, prodigies,
That's a good description. That's
Pro-
a much better one. anyway.
proteges, if I do say so myself.
The protégés.
If you need someone to hook you up with popcorners, I know the guy. Me.
Listen, if
That's
you
me.
guys took any inspiration from us at all, please remember what I say. One of your podcasts, one of you has to bring a bag of popcorners.
That's true.
Then we
Or
will
one
know.
of us.
You don't even have to say it verbally. Just bring a bag of popcorners and we will know.
Honestly,
We will know.
bring us on the popcorners episode. We will literally carry.
You guys make your own tier list for the popcorners. I'm sure there will be more flavors by then.
Honestly, I really hope.
With
so.
how it's probably going to get more popular.
Well, yeah, it has been getting more popular because it was started recently.
They're just good.
I don't know.
They're just good chips.
Well,
Who would have thought that a chip that just had the texture of a popcorn would be so good?
Well, it is corn. It is a popcorn.
It is, but
It's a
chip.
flat. It's a flat popcorn.
Yeah.
Who would have
Chip,
thought?
shake, flop.
Who would have
Yeah.
thought that a random chip that's very unusual that I brought in became a staple of the podcast?
It's very hard to find that nowadays, that unusual things become popular.
Mhm.
You know what I thought? This is completely off topic, but you know what I find extremely unusual? I went into a Marshall's with a few of my friends before. What the heck is some of the things that people buy in there?
Marshall?
Yes,
It's a Marshall.
like Marshall's. The store?
Don't know it.
But anyway,
It's a store.
who's out here buying a tongue cleaner?
Sorry.
Use your toothbrush.
Just use a toothbrush. If it's that bad, then you really need to try
Use
harder.
a tongue brush, bro. The toothbrush.
Why
is only
does
for
your
teeth.
tongue need to be
No, it's
cleaned
not
out
even a
thoroughly?
tongue brush. It's a tongue scraper. A metal scraper. It's so weird.
You ever heard of
Also,
You just want your taste buds to go away.
also people who have a
You ever heard of
bottle of
swishing
literally
water?
everything they need. For men, it's kind of simple because we just kind of use stuff like 3-in-1 or 2-in-1.
I
Wash
don't
your hair and
anymore
whatnot?
because I have a very bad scalp, so I have to use extra.
And people crap on that because it's weird, and I don't get it.
What's with unusual things trying to be
Wait, hold
Can
on.
we normalize?
Can we address that real quick? I've always questioned what's wrong with 3-in-1.
What's 3-in-1?
Because
Shampoo, conditioner, whatnot,
body
wash.
wash. Well, because it just kind of looks weird. Because if it's all in the same one, I think people might assume oh, it's not.
It's a cleaning product.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I used to use
Okay.
a 2-in-1, but now since my scalp, I have naturally dry skin,
This is gonna kill me.
so my scalp is bad. So I have to use medically.
How come we're the ones considered weird when there are people that have 7 different bottles of stuff for their hair?
That's egregious.
Yeah.
Now, granted, for me, I have my shampoo, and then
Hey!
and then my deodorant shampoo. So I have to use both of them every single time I
Deodorant
shower.
shampoo. That's weird.
Well, yeah, because
Never thought of that.
you can medically get deodorant shampoo, so it can.
7-in-1: body wash, conditioner, shampoo, motor oil, lubricant,
What about
pasta
lubricant?
sauce. That's the stuff that gets weird. Anything past 3-in-1 is just strange. But I don't understand the hate past 3-in-1.
Essential oils.
No, those are the people with like 7 different bottles just for their head. I don't get that either. What is essential oils, and I don't need them, so why are they essential?
They're as essential as essential workers, basically.
Moist Critical came up with the best descriptions for natural oils, which I can't say them here
Because it's moist critical.
but they are so funny.
Moist critical.
I never understand. Why are they so essential if I don't need them? Do I need them?
No,
And if so, why are they not advertised anymore?
Because they're not essential.
Why does a Bath and Body Works give me a headache within the first 5 minutes of being there?
boys, I hate to say it, the man has to leave early for once.
Oh, that stinks.
I don't know.
Oh,
Hope you
man,
enjoyed.
this guy stinks!
Just like to let all the fans know that I greatly appreciate you.
I just stare blankly at everyone just stare blankly at the screen so this can be like a screenshot for us.
Alright, good enough.
All right.
But remember, no matter how safe you feel, I'm always out there.
Thank you. You dropped your wrapper. Pick it up.
You get your bag.
Pick it up.
You get your little. Oh, thank goodness. We would have to blur the screen if we just saw what we just saw.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry that you have to go through this.
Peyton's just gonna look like this the entire time.
So it went from the Faux Man report now to the Faux Scott report. I don't speak Spanish.
What again? No.
Porque means why? I know
Why
that.
not?
Because I never took a course of Spanish throughout high school. I have 6 art.
I thought you just said I had sex.
I have 6 years of art and no Spanish.
No hablan
Because I
English.
just-
Hablan.
Because I took art 1 through 4, and as well as
Huh?
drawing, and then an independent studies class.
Alright, pause. Wait, pause. Alright, continue.
Well, you just spray that liquid all over the microphone. Like, you gotta think, like, what in my thought process happened? I'm still not a very good artist.
Hey, you're doing better than my stick figures.
You know, that's at least something.
Yeah. I tried to get into drawing for sure
I
when I was a
heard-
kid, but
I heard that the old Spanish teacher was really good.
Benedict? Ben?
Was her last name?
Ben.
I don't know. I've identified
Sure,
every
okay,
Spanish
well-
teacher as pro.
Well, I just said Benedict, but we'll go with Ben. Yeah, Ben. She was pretty good.
I literally identified her as profe for so many years that I just didn't ever even bother to know her name.
Dude, for having her for like 3 years and then like she out of nowhere she like speaks fluent like English, like because she mostly has like her Spanish accent, like including English during class, but then she would talk like normally, how she normally talks in front of like the entire school, and everyone's like, that's weird because like we hear her usually talk like "Hola clase" and like stuff like that, but now new profe kind of just goes with the Spanish like accent always.
No shot at new profe, but I can hear you guys during 101.
You could always hear Spanish. Be
Yeah,
honest.
I can hear Spanish. In
You can
the art
always
room,
hear Spanish throughout all the years.
That just means that you're rambunctious with your class. You're very passionate about it.
Yeah. Or whenever Ty does something, everyone claps.
Every time Ty does something.
It's the co.
The co.
The comb.
The comb. The comb. You'll know who we're talking about. Peyton.
Yeah.
Peyton, you're here in spirit, okay? Editing Peyton is here in
Yeah,
spirit.
you're right here, Pat. Room.
When it's not really Peyton, it's the bat over there. The silent
In spirit.
the silent Lee the silent Lee? The silent we is silent, more silent than ever for this podcast. I can't speak today. For this podcast in specific. Sad days.
Sad days indeed.
And of course, by the end of every podcast, we're pretty much left with 2, unless it's a lucky day in which we're all 4 here.
Yeah.
By the way, we will probably be doing a spring break podcast to make up for one of ours that we missed.
Mm-hmm.
So, any of you looking for something to do while you're bored on spring break, which I highly doubt, because spring break is like the time to go nuts. check out the podcast.
Yeah, it'll probably happen at my place. Or something
What should we do? What should we do for the podcast? It's the spring break podcast.
We could probably brainstorm during journalism since we usually do nothing else but play games.
We did have a dinner for our winter break podcast. Technically,
Not always play
Thanksgiving.
games. I work some of the time in journalism.
for the Thanksgiving podcast anyway.
Yeah.
So what should we do for a spring break podcast? Any of you watching this, comment on Scarlet Ink what we should be doing for a spring
We
break
could do
podcast.
a polar plunge.
Will your pool be open?
No.
Then what's the point?
A polar plunge, but in my hot tub.
We can do a hot tub podcast.
Oh,
because those
yeah,
are,
because we could take our shirts off and we won't be.
That's so hot on Twitch right now.
Dude, did you see Moist Critical do
I
that?
swear.
Dude, Moist Critical is
Why do
so
we?
hot.
Why do we keep revolving back to Moist?
It's
Critical?
Moist Critical. The Moist meter, man. You gotta watch it. We're
Also,
sponsored by
I feel
Moist
ba-
Critical.
We are not sponsored by Moist Critical.
I
We're not
wish.
sponsored by anyone.
I wish you even noticed.
Please,
us. That would
Twitch,
be
let
awesome.
that be clear. We are not sponsoring or sponsored by anyone. Unless
Other than Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Plus.
No, shut up. We're not sponsored at all. We can get in trouble for saying that we're sponsored for something.
We're not sponsored by anyone.
We're not. We're literally don't. That's not. Take his sarcasm out of here. We're not sponsored.
Oh, hey, what's the screen saying that we're
No,
we're gonna get a warning?
Don't.
Oh no, we got a warning.
You worried him there for a second.
Yeah, Matt was just like,
Death stare.
what?
And well, since it's just the two of us, we don't really have much else to talk about.
Just the two of us.
Let's have casual talk right now.
We can make it if we try.
Was-
That's
is
not.
Tim-
That is not.
Is-
That is political.
That's getting political.
That's getting a little bit political
Is
there.
Tim's
Matt.
D&D this Friday?
Yes.
I haven't gotten a message about it yet, so I'm not quite
Now
sure.
we're going straight from the podcast straight to just normal conversation.
Yeah, because we can't really talk about anything else because the other two are gone.
Yeah.
And if anybody's still left over, then congratulations for making this. This
Congratulations for getting to this boredom.
Yeah, without losing brain cells. So it should be this Friday, unless for some reason him and his mother get sick again
For the third time.
for the third time. How long has it been since we had a session with him?
For a long
I don't even remember my character's name.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
How could you forget John Tell?
I can't. The dumbest character I've ever made is not even a spellcaster either. And that's-
You made the dumbest person ever, but he's the smartest out of the group.
Yeah, that's not really saying. That's saying a whole lot actually about our group.
It's already in motion.
Then put it out of motion.
It's too late. You pissed me off.
God dang it, he's gonna bleep that out too. Peyton,
I'm honestly surprised that they actually kept like those words in a Cartoon
They
Network
didn't.
episode.
They didn't. It
didn't?
was aired for like a year, but then they censored it to like you ticked me off instead.
Oh.
Sad days. It's whatever though. I liked it back in the day when Cartoon Network swore too. They did it in Cars, the first Cars. They did
And like Cars.
the movie Cars.
Really?
Yeah, they did it in the first movie.
Didn't know that.
So if any of you want to go back to Cars, which is one of my favorite movies, and if you disagree with me, then I have a pair of scissors, so I would not be disagreeing with me.
I disagree with you. I caught you.
But I think this is where we shall end the podcast.
Yeah, so thank you all coming to the Faux Tapman Report.
But no, just the Faux Tap Report.
Faux Tap Report. And if you see during this a podcast. And with all that being said, thank you again, the Bat, for being here and throwing a bag of kettle corn bag at me. And
Thank you for shouting us out, Murderous Midwest, as well as the new people that are going to be making a podcast.
yeah, thank you
for
guys
next
for watching.
journalism.
And without Parker here, thank you guys so much for actually watching this. I'm honestly surprised that you guys enjoy this.
Yeah, it's kind of weird just to see how people are entertained by a bunch of idiots just talking to each other and eating food. Well, I guess that is just YouTube nowadays.
And with all that being said, thank you for the podcast, and see you later.